Okay, so one thing that is going on in India, India as a country, one thing that is going on in India, that unemployment rate of the India is decreasing. In 2004, the unemployment rate of the India was 8% or 10% more or less. This is government data. The unemployment rate in India was around 8 9% or 10% in 2004. In 2024, the unemployment rate has decreased. Now, merely it is 3%. 3.2% is the unemployment rate. Means every 100 youth in India, only 3 youth are unemployed. 97%, 97 youth are employed. Where unemployment rate is decreasing day by day, and everyone has job in their hand. If unemployment rate is decreasing day by day, and everyone has job in their hand, then the income of Indian people, the per capita income is also growing. In that sense, per capita income in 2004, per capita income in 2004 was 12,000 rupees per year. Means 1,000 rupees per month one person in India on an average was earning in 2004. In 2024, from 12,000 to it grew to, I believe, some 72,000. Means around 6,000 per month was average income for an Indian, 6,000 per month in 2014, 1,000 to 6,000 per month from 2004 to 2014. Now, in 2024 time, the annual income of an Indian, I believe it is 1.7 lakhs, 1.7 lakhs per annum. Okay, it will come as, I believe, around 14 to 15,000 rupees. Every average Indian is earning 15,000 rupees per month. 16, 15, 16,000 rupees per month. This is called development. India has seen the development, that is from 1,000 rupees per month in 2004 to 2024, 16,000 rupees per month. Now, every person in India, its income has grown 16 times. This is called country and its development. Honorable Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, then he raised the income of Indian with the 1,000 to 6,000 per month. Then Honorable next Prime Minister, I cannot take his name, he is even great. And then from 6,000 to 16,000 he made income of an Indian. Okay, now question is arising that this data that government is showing to the world, Indian government is showing to the world, is it a real data? Is it real or it is a fake one? Okay, why government is showing like that? That every person income has grown 16 times, not plus 16, 16 times in past 20 years. 16 times in past 20 years. What is leading to the income? Okay, then I started thinking that what is constant around the globe more or less, that looks like one constant is the sea level. Sea level is constant around the globe because all water are connected to each other. So sea level is constant. Another thing is what is the measurement that leads to wealth of anyone? That is called gold. If Indian government it publishes rupee note, the paper note which has no value, paper note, then paper note represent the gold reserve of the Reserve Bank of India. How much gold Reserve Bank of India is keeping? With that, it releases the paper note. Okay, in that sense, looks like the gold rate is increasing. Because of gold rate is increasing, the government of India is also increasing the theoretical fake fake, fake, fake the income of the people. Tell me how many people in India whose salary has become 16 times or 20 times in past 20 years? How many people are there in India whose salary has become 20 times? But gold rate, I was calculating the gold rate in India. Gold rate in India in 2004, it was 5,000 rupees per 10 gram per bhari. Bhari is actually 12 gram. But anyway, it is calculated tola. Tola has new term. Actually, it is bhari. Bhari means 12 gram. Per tola, per tola 10 gram. In India, the gold was 5,000 rupees per 10 gram in 2004. In 2024 or 25, it is starting of 25, the gold is 97,000 rupees per 10 gram. So gold has gone up 20 times. If gold has gone 20 times, then government has to show, right, that income has also increased 20 times. That's why gold rate is 20 times. Now question is arising. First question is arising. Is it really gold? Gold is 97,000 rupees per 10 gram. Certainly. Go to the market and shop and ask them that what is the gold rate? 97,000 rupees per 10 gram. Is it the per person income is 16,000 rupees per month? Now where you will go? You cannot go anywhere. Now you have to see the government chart, and government chart is showing like that. This is called bluff master. These governments, what India is seeing, this is called bluff master. In 2004, in 2008, in out of 125 hungry country in the world, India was 92. Means in 2004, India would be 80 or something like that. This is what I think so. In 2008, the data is 92 was the India rank in global hunger index. I believe in 2004 it would be 80. From 80 to 2020, from 2004 India in hunger index 80 means 80th hungry country out of 125. Now from 80, India has reached 113 out of 125 country in the hunger list. 125th country in the hunger list is the hungriest country where people they do not have food at all. Means Indian they half of the Indian do not have two times food also. That's why hunger index India is growing day by day. Now, can anyone? These are the registered index. These are the World Government Index, means United Nations or whatever index is. India is going sleeping in the hunger index year by year. In 2021 or 20 time frame, India was 104. India was 100 in 2019 or 20. India was 104 out of 125 in hunger index. In 2023, I believe, in 3 years only or 4 years only, 104 to 113. 10 marks it jumped. Okay, in that way, when Indian people are losing the rice plate, if Indian people are losing the roti plate, okay, in that sense, how Indian people are becoming job oriented day by day? This is the question mark against the government data. Government is saying in 2004, India was 10% unemployed or 9% unemployed, and now India is 3% unemployed. Which when unemployment is decreasing, employment is increasing. If employment is increasing, then how hunger index is increasing? Not possible. Both are anti to each other. Means someone is lying. But why Indian government is in compulsion? Why Indian government is in compulsion to give the fake data about its fake data about its employment? That is the question. Fake data Indian government is committed to give in its employment or the per capita income, because gold rate Indian government is increasing to earn the money. Now to show that since Indian people per capita income is increasing, gold rate is also increasing. Now the unofficial data is that Indian 90% of Indian are jobless. This is unofficial data. This is very good data I am giving. It is even worse. It is other way. 3% are unemployed and 97% are employed. It is just reverse. That is the India condition. But whatever is the data, people generally see the government data only, either it is fake or real. But gold rate, people will go the shop and they can ask there. That is the actual gold rate. There is no fake out there. Okay, actually, I was trying to collect that this Indian government is only fake government or all governments are like that one. Okay, I was trying to calculate the gold rate around the globe. Gold rate depends upon the custom duty. Every country who imports gold, it places a custom duty. Means custom duty means how much will be the tax we will deduct if you bring the gold inside the country. Gold generally comes from Africa in India, or gold comes from the Australia. These are the I believe China, Russia, and America. America, especially California and Utah, these are the state, they produces heavy gold. California, Utah, that region produces heavy gold. Okay, Nevada and those areas. So in that way, if every country in the world they have the same gold rate, I was trying to see India, the current Indian gold rate is 97,770 is the gold rate for 24 carat, and 89,640 rupees is the gold rate as far as the gold rate as far as the 22 carat gold is concerned. United States, 72,000 is the gold rate for 24 carat, and in India 97,000, 98,000. Okay, similarly, 67,000 is the 22 carat gold in America, United States. Okay, in Australia, 73,000 is a 24 karat gold, and 67,000 is 22 karat gold for 10 gram in Indian rupee. Singapore, 77,000 and 69,000 rupees for 24 and 22 carat. Switzerland, 78,000 and 71,000 for 24 and 22 carat. Indonesia, 78,000 and 73,000 for 24 and 22 carat. Dubai, 78,000 and 74,000 as far as the 24 carat and 22 carat. Gold rate is adjudged by how much the country is taking the import tariff taxes, then sales taxes, and what is the need of the gold in the market. All three factors comes into the picture. Turkey, 79,000 and 70,000. Hong Kong, 79,000 and 72,000 for 24 carat and 22 carat. Malawi, 79,000 and 72,000. Malawi, I believe it is African country, Malawi. Colombia, it is a South American country, Colombia, 79,000 and 72,000. Okay, these are the top 10 countries which gold is cheaper. India is 97,700 and 89,600, 24 carat and 22 carat. Pakistan, that is the another country which is very rich. There also per capita income is very high. Pakistan, 1 lakh 8, 1 lakh 8,000 is 24 carat, and 99,000 is 20. These India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, they are looting their people. Indian subcontinent, their only job is to loot the people. Now see the Bangladesh. Bangladesh is 91,000. Okay, at least better than India, but still very high. 91,000 rupee in rupee, and 83,000. That is the per 10 gram. Okay, but in Bangladesh it is per bhari. For 12 gram generally they calculate. Okay, then people will say, what is your problem? Where Indians are earning a lot. Okay, I'll see the per capita income, government figure. Per capita income for the Indian in 2004. In 2004, it was 12,000. Okay, 1,000 rupees per month. In 2014, it was 72,000. That is 6,000 rupees per month. In 2025, it was 1 lakh 69,000 per year. Every Indian is earning. Every Indian is how much it will come. Okay, if it is 10,000, then 120, then 50,000. Around 15,000 per month, an average Indian is earning. Anyone who is listening to me, he will be open mouth. I am 100% sure. Every Indian, as per the government data, every average Indian is earning 15,000 rupees per month. This is government data. And 20 years back, it was 1,000 rupees per month. When 15 times people income has grown, then why not gold rate will grow? Okay, they grow the gold rate, and they make one very fictitious fake income data. Anyway, In United States, an average person is earning $43,000 per month, per year. $43,000. It will more or less come as $4,000 per month. In that case, it will come $4,000 per month. $4,000 per month every American is earning. I believe it will come as around four around 3.5 lakh rupees per month. Okay, if I take government figure only, then an American is earning 3.5 lakhs rupees per month. Everything is in rupees right now. 3.5 lakh rupees per month. An Indian, as per the government data, 15,000 rupees per month. And American gold is much cheaper, three-fourths, even less than three-fourths of the Indian gold rate. An American would buy 550 grams of gold in 1 month salary. 550 grams of gold. As per the Indian data, one Indian will take 6 months, 7 months time to buy 10 grams of gold. This is the condition of fake Indian government. Okay, what is the reality of the Indian income? Anyone would ask. First of all, India is going far away in the hunger index. This is the global data, not Indian data. This show that how much India is sleeping in the hunger index. Certainly, Indians are sleeping in the income also. If 1000 rupees was per month income in 2004 and 80 was the hunger index, I am estimating because 92 was the hunger index in 2008. If I make it 90 also, then 90 was the hunger index in 2004. Then if it remains as 90 only now also, then average income per month would be 1000 rupees per month. But from 90, it has gone to 113 in the hunger index. Means Indian income per month is not even 1000 rupees, but government is showing 15,000 rupees as Indian income, and that's why gold rate is on sky. This is how they suck the blood of every Indian. Income is zero. Gold rate is 20,000. What was gold rate in 2004? Gold rate was 5,800 rupees in 2004 for 10 grams. 2014, when Manmohan Singh left, at that time 28,000 rupees were for 10 grams. He was economist. He was an economist. An economist condition is like this. Economy should go up, right? It went down. Anyway, now that is the situation of the kind of gold rate. I put this much figure to show that how Indians are being looted by their country government. The government of India, how they are showing fake data about the Indian employment. Can someone believe that 3% is unemployment of the India? If they are cheating everywhere, then what is 15,000 rupees per month is the Indian salary? When the global hunger index comes, the Indian Prime Minister starts jumping. With whom discretion you said that Indian hunger index is 113? You should have asked me. This is the news data. I'm not talking about myself. Government of India's Prime Minister is saying with whose discretion you showed that Indian hunger index is 2013 out of, I'm sorry, 113 out of 125. You should have asked me so that I could have told you make it 1, not 113. Okay, anyway, people are enjoying. Let's enjoy. The unemployment rate of the India is 3% and 1.69 is the average Indian per capita income per year. If that is enjoyable, then 1 lakh rupee per 10 gram gold rate is also enjoyable.